Hey, I am DJ Streak, and you are watching the Stream Hub. Guess what? It is Monday night, so might as well hang out with me, right? We are recapping what went down just last Friday, where we had an opportunity to launch the studio for everybody. Studio is out of beta, so everyone that has a subscription with OneStream Live now has the ability to go into Studio and to use it. I mean, an all-in-one platform for whatever you need to do, whether that's recording videos, whether that's playing recorded videos as live, or if that's going live to any destination, with up to 40 different social media destinations, you can do that with OneStream Live and with the studio. So as we recap it, I want to just start from the beginning. Definitely want to thank everybody that participated in the webinar, all of the friends, content creators. We had the co-founders come through the studio. So I want to jump right in. First thing I want to do, though, is I had an opportunity to play the video, the intro to OneStream Live in the studio. So I want to start with that. So if you give me a second here, I'll add that to the screen, and we'll actually play this first video that introduces Studio. That's awesome, man. I love that. Had to play it. I actually was playing that from my disk drive, and you're able to do that. And what happens is, I want to show this to you really, really quick. I want to share my screen. And right now, I want to stop sharing so you don't see that. So I want to share my screen, and I'm going to show my desktop here. And inside of my desktop, I'm going to get to the co-founders in just 1 second, but I actually have an opportunity to share my screen. And when I do that, it gives me the option, well, you can't see it now, but it gives me the option to go to the disk, and I already have something loaded from the disk. So I have an X here. So with this disk, you can actually pull up any video file. As long as the resolution is 1080p or lower, you can actually use it. Doesn't matter the size at that point. It could be any length, but it's actually coming from your computer file or anything connected to your computer as a disk. I think that feature is really cool when it comes to what OneStream Live can do. That being said, let me go back and share my screen here again, because I want to bring back what's up here. So there we go. So I'm going to get to my right side. This is the beginning of my introduction of the co-founders. I think this is really cool. So here is how it went as a recap of Friday as I introduced the co-founders and what they had to say. You know what? I'm not sure if you guys can hear this. So give me 1 second and see if I can pull up what they're actually saying here. So let me pull this off the screen because I need to. Yeah, you can't hear this. So give me 1 second to pull this up because it's actually coming from my computer and I need you guys to be, I need to route it so you guys can actually hear it. So give me 1 second here as I pull this up onto the screen. I'm here. And let me get the audio routed the right way. Okay, give me just 1 second to route the audio into my Rodecaster Pro and then out to you guys. So Rodecaster's going here. Let me play it on the backside, see if I can get it. All right. Hmm. This is what I want to do because I can hear it, but you can't. But you can see the guys as they're talking from OneStream. So here we go. This is the co-founders here, Hanan and Bilal, and they actually came onto the show with me to be a part of the webinar. And what was basically explained, and I'm going to do this as a recap. They actually started this as a way, got into streaming as a way. They started with a mobile app, and then found that they can actually do some things online because streaming is getting to be a big deal. So as they started the company and it started to grow, pre-recorded video was the first thing that they came out with years ago, and they did the AppSumo deal. The AppSumo deal was a phenomenal way to actually engage the audience, and from there they just kind of added on features. They've heard from the audience and it started adding features and adding features and adding features, and that's where we are today with the studio. So everybody that has OneStream that used the AppSumo deal, they promise more features, and as they have promised more features, everyone that has the AppSumo deal, guess what? Are grandfathered into all the additional features that come along. And I'm also excited about that. Definitely excited about the guys actually being in the studio with me for the webinar and to release it. It was a big deal to have those guys come and be a part of what we were doing. And you got a chance to see them on Friday. The video is still up. You can go on to YouTube and actually see the whole webinar. But again, I'm getting a chance to talk through it all. And then after that, we had a couple more people come on. So I want to show you them as well. So Harry, from the community, Stephen from the community, and Erica, they all came to be a part of what we were doing and to have an opportunity to, number one, demo some things. So Stephen had an opportunity to demo some things. Erica had an opportunity to demo some things. And it was just great having them on the show with me. And Erica kind of moderated the whole thing. And Steve had so many great inputs that he gave us on that show to kind of, teach us some things that we might not have thought about that OneStream can do. And I was just really, really happy that we all had a chance to kind of do it together, which was a really, really big deal. And then Harry gave his experience on what actually, how he felt about OneStream Live using the studio and what it meant to him. So this is what I want to do. I want to get to a point where I can at least show it here. And I have a bunch of things going on here in the studio and it's not showing. Let me reset this. This is really good about playing back, but let me see where we are now. This is it. This should do it. All right. So when you have an opportunity to go into the studio as a OneStream Live user, depending on your subscription, you want to be sure that you know all of the details. Okay. So I want you to go into your dashboard, look at your subscription, and then see what you're able to do. Because if you can only go live for 10 minutes, guess what? That's 10 minutes inside of the studio as well. So I want you to be mindful of that everything that you're able to do with OneStream Live, you can use the studio to do it, but it's based on your subscription level. So if you're like me and you have, you can go live for up to 8 hours at a time. Guess what? You can do that inside of the studio, and it gives you all the ability to change scenes, change up what it looks like, and I can at least bring up one of these um, just so that I can have something else on the screen here. I can bring one of these up and you can see the different slides that we have here. And this is just the opportunity for you to change what template is on the screen. And you can call them whatever you want to call it. It could be scenes, they could be slides, they could be templates, however you want to call it. Like this is a cool way to be able to run through, and this is all inside of OneStream Live. So let me dive right on into a quick little. Let me dive into a quick little demo so that we could take a look at everything that's going on here. Might as well, as we have kind of talked about the recap, I haven't thrown my logo up, so I'm going to show that in just a second. But let me use the demo screen here. So now the demo is up, I can remove this second screen so everybody can see. And I'll go to my favorite side of the screen. Now you see my desktop and what I have going on here. Okay. Now, um, so this is where we are. Top screen here is me. Right below is my disk drive. I actually have the video I played earlier. And this is where on the left hand side, I'm sharing my screen. And underneath, I have my microphone, camera, and my shared screen. We do have live sales, which is a crazy feature, crazy as in good crazy feature. And then we have the live chat, and then all of our branding with overlays and tickers and all of that. Now, as I am using this, if I ever wanted to change like an effect on my camera, that we have video settings here. And I can go in at the top of this and hit effects, and I can change my background to blur it out a little bit. All right. Or I can blur it out a lot. Okay. Now, personally, I will always tell people I spend a lot of money on the camera, so I like the way the effects with the lens that I do have. So I like keeping that out of there. But you do have the ability to also have all of these background filters. So let me see. I like using backgrounds with green screens or blue screens, but let's see how well this would do with my regular one. Wow, look at that. It is there for you to use, and you can actually load up your own. I do not need a background. So let's see if we come out of here. I'm going no effects, no effects. Thank you. And I'm going to close out of that, but you could do that. Of course, on the microphone, you have the ability to choose settings on that as well, echo cancellation, audio gain controls, noise suppression. I have all of those on. My microphone is my Rodecaster Pro, and then my speaker is also the default Roadmaster Pro. And can you guys even hear me? Both of them are there. Hello, hello. I don't see it moving. Mic check. Testing one, two, three. Mic check. 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 This should be moving. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. I'm on the screen. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, it's working. I don't know why it should be moving down here in red, showing me that it's on, but it's working. There you go. I had to test it out myself, but it is working. And again, these are all the templates here at the bottom. It's really cool for you to be able to change through all the templates and actually, be in any corner. and I have it all done. Now, to the right of the screen, I do have my overlays up where we have the logos on the left and right. I don't have one on the left side. So let's see if we can throw my logo up on the left. There you go, the Streamers Hub. You have me there. And on the right hand side, powered by OneStream Live. I like that exactly where it is. And then we also have banners that you can use. Thank you for joining me. Let me see if I can show this one. All right, thank you for joining us tonight, the Streamers Hub. And then we also have a ticker on this side, and I think I have a default ticker. Let me see the Streamers Hub, show that. Okay, there we go. It's really, really that simple to use this, to use OneStream Live and everything that it has to offer. Behind that banner, and it's just me and you now. So that's our branding. I do have backgrounds, and I do have. Let me throw up a background here because I do have space. You know, I have my favorite ones. It's the one in red. This one right here. Now it looks really, really cool with a background. Okay, it looks really, really cool with a background. Yeah. I knew earlier, Mike, that the video wasn't playing. Not really sure why, but I actually talked through what the co-founders actually said. There's a routing issue for my computer to actually be to be heard on side OneStream Live, and I'm going to get that worked on. So next time you guys will be able to hear the video. It's best if you're using video or video source. I was trying to go right in from YouTube, but it's best to download the video and then play it inside of the studio, so you won't have to have any audio issue because you will be able to hear it inside of the studio. I was playing it from the external source through YouTube, but the best thing is to download your video that you're going to play, even if it's snippets, and then play it from the studio. Okay. That way you don't have any issues. All right. And then I also have what we call the intervals, and I played the interval earlier, and I want to play one right now. I always like my breaking news one. So let me show you what, as you can tell, I have it on this one. It shows up at the top which one it is. So you'll know as you hover your mouse over it. And I'm going to play because it's just a breaking news one about the studio. And we're back. Really that simple. Like that a lot. Like that a lot. So, as we are working here, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And it'll be my job to answer your questions. I just wanted to kind of give a quick recap of what was going on in the studio, and then for you guys to be able to see some of the things that we're working on here with OneStream Live. Maybe, maybe you guys have a question and I'll try my best to be able to answer them. We can hear you fine. Well, thank you. And if there's anything that I can do as you're going through this process, we are in the community. Erica comes on Tuesday between me and her and Steve, and you should be able to get any answer. And then, if you're in the beta, of course, they're still answering questions inside the beta about One Live Studio. So excuse me, that's OneStream Studio. So you'll be able to get your answers to any questions that you would have. So I just kind of did a quick little run through recap the founders and the studio, the demos that were done through Stephen and Erica, and this kind of shows you some things because I believe you can't see it enough. As you are seeing it, I'm doing it over and over again so you guys get an idea of what's going on in the studio, and then you can actually put your hands on it and see how to use it and incorporate it inside of your content creation. It is OneStream Studio allows OneStream Live to be an all-in-one solution for you, whether it's pre-recorded video or going live to up to 40 destinations. I mean, it really does work and it's working for you. So I am just happy about the updates they've made, happy about all of the features and functions and how they work. We had a chance to demo with Monty Weaver how it works with Amazon Live and how you're able to connect your RTMP to that and go live to Amazon. It's all available through OneStream Live. So if don't have any questions, I don't see anything that's come through that I need to answer. What we gotta do is try to do this again on Monday on the Streamers Hub. Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am here in the Streamers Hub to help you use OneStream Live in the most effective way. My job is just to help, even when we are learning together. It is to kind of help you along the way. So thank you guys so very much for being a part of what we've done tonight. And I want to wrap it up with my ending screen. I think I have the right one. Let's see if I can put. Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I've had an awesome time with you today. Thank you for watching.